Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning tea. I'm your girl, Alex Shipman, and joining me is my amazing co-host, Mr. Courtney Revolution. Hey, Courtney, happy Friday. How are you doing?
Happy Friday. I'm Courtney Revolution. Welcome to the morning tea. I am doing nice and dandy and fresh on this beautiful Shambong Friday. Hi, girl.
I am doing well, just so you know. Still haven't received it in the mail, but I get more excited as the weeks pass that it will eventually arrive in the mail. But until my Shambong arrives, I'm just, I still have my champagne, and that's all that matters. And ready to spill some tea. So, Courtney, how was your Thursday evening? And do you have any big plans this weekend to share with the tea tribe? We're back to staying at home.
My evening was good. My weekend will be even better. Can I tell you why, Alex? Now, listen, I know that we talk about The Bachelor here a lot, and we know that I have my issues with The Bachelor, and that's why I don't watch, right? I discovered my own Bachelor, my own bit of Bachelor that I can follow over here on my side. I don't know what in my breast, but it's on HBO Max. It's called The 12 Dates of Christmas. Have y'all seen it, T-Tribe? It's so good. It's like The Bachelor, but 3 people, Alex. 3.
Wait.
We got a gay and 2 straights.
Courtney, it looks amazing. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm very excited to. Tell me a little bit about it.
Alex, I don't remember the exact country. I want to say Austria, maybe? They send the contestants to Austria to live in a castle. It's literally a castle, and it's like snowy and stuff. There are 3 leads. And then, girl, it's real royal and holiday-esque. It's great. It's gorgeous. And they have like 2 daters come in, and they basically compete for the affection of one of the leads. And then at the end, they decide to keep one or the other. And then when the person leaves, another comes in. So sometimes you might even be on a date, and like the third person might show up in like a costume or pop out of a cake or like slide down the Christmas tree or something, girl. It's good. I think I like the fact that it's holiday themed. It makes me feel like it's cute.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I mean, a dating show in a castle, sign me up. So I am definitely going to check that out. I also saw Alexis in the chat. She says she's watching the Selena series on Netflix all weekend. So excited. Yes, the Selena series comes out this weekend. So definitely going to be binging that as well. Shout out to Jersey Girl, who says, wishing my voodoo doll Paige a very happy 20th birthday. May love always find you and light always guide and protect you. Shout out to Paige. Happy birthday.
I do want to read, wait, did we miss? Oh wait, no, did you just read that? Girl, I was dragging somebody in the chat. I missed it. Shout out to you, Jersey Girl J and voodoo doll Paige. Happy birthday. I was getting them together, Alex. My bad.
Happy birthday to everyone. T-Tribe, if you're just joining us, of course, if you're new here, let us know in the chat where are you watching the morning tea from this morning. This show goes international, even to castles in Austria, Courtney. So let us know where you're watching the show from this morning. And while you're doing that, Courtney, let me break down what we have on the show today. We have some good tea heading into the weekend, starting off with the new trailer for Wendy Williams' biopic on Lifetime. This is good. We'll tell you about that. Chriselle Stoss finding some love on Dancing with the Stars, and it's not who we think it is or who she's been rumored to be allegedly dating. Noah Cyrus apologizing for some racist remarks. This is pretty crazy. We'll tell you about that. Jennifer Lopez sharing some beauty secrets, her one beauty secret that you guys have to hear. And then Dua Lipa calling out a music industry double standard and women in the pop genre, things they deal with on every single day. We're also talking about new music from All Time Low and Demi Lovato. We got a little rock pop collab. You know, Demi's done some stuff with Fall Out Boy before, but here's another one. We'll tell you about that. Then Mariah Carey remixing her song Oh Santa with 2 other pop icons, powerful women in the industry. This is my favorite story of today. And then Keisha Cole teasing out an appearance on Versus. There's going to be a new battle in the works. Pretty cool. And then behind the car, Jenner Gates, we're talking about Kendall's recent promotion of her Every Single Sisters brand. It's pretty funny. And then Kim's hide and seek with Chicago and St. West and all of her holiday inspiration in her home. We'll show you that. And finally, for our OMT story of the day, we're talking about Justin Bieber calling out the Jelena shippers for coming out Hailey once again. We have a lot of thoughts on that, so stick around for that later in the show because we are going to talk about it. There's some piping hot tea today, Courtney.
Girl, it's some piping hot tea. Alex, before we get pouring, and before I put my seatbelt on and we pull out of the driveway, I realized that we have Justin Bieber in the title today, so I have to make this special announcement. Hi, everyone. This may be your first time watching The Morning Tea. This is my good sis, Alex Schiffman. I'm Courtney Revolution. We will get to the title of this video at the end. It's called the OMT. So sit tight, get into all of these other pop culture topics, and don't rush us, or else the moderators will give you the boot. That's my girl, Karina. So be fun, be respectful, and let's get into it. Shout out to the Beliebers, the Selenators, the Hailey Hailers, and everyone that's a fan of all three. Bam!
The Tea Tribe, right? So
and the Tea Tribe, of course. Wouldn't be here without them.
Right. Okay, Courtney, pour up that hot water. Let's get into spilling this tea before we head into this amazing weekend coming up of binging.
Yes, cheers.
Cheers.
Bam, we gonna binge. Beady beady bomb bomb style, girl.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Chanel, who says, hi, Alex and Courtney. I love you guys. We love you as well, Chanel. Thank you for watching us this morning. And let's get into You Missed It. Now, these are all the stories you may have missed overnight, but don't worry, Courtney and I handle the trending tea for you. And we got our first trailer for the upcoming Wendy Williams biopic coming to Lifetime, premiering on January 30th, 2021. Wendy Williams, the movie, stars Sierra Payton as Wendy and follows her rise to fame and the challenges that her life has had so far. Couldn't be more excited about this. It's also on my birthday, so I have my birthday plans, as I mentioned before, to just sit back and watch this. The trailer shows off most of the major moments in Wendy's life, from her relationship with now ex-husband Kevin Hunter and his alleged affair to Wendy's own substance abuse issues. A lot of heavy stuff going on in this. The movie doesn't look like it's going to be pulling any punches either against Wendy's critics or Wendy herself. So, Courtney and T-Tribe, how does this trailer make you feel about the upcoming movie?
Alex, you know I've been waiting for this, right? And T-Tribe, y'all know I love Wendy Williams. She's not always right, but I really respect and appreciate how she tells it like it is. We just spoke about this recently without the trailer, and one of the things I mentioned is I want to see it all. I want to see the drugs. I want to see Kelvin and the mistress Sharina. I want to see Radio Wendy. There are so many moments that I was looking for in the trailer. Let me know that we are going to be fed. And I love that actress because she's from one of my favorite shows, The Oval. Y'all know I love Tyler Perry's The Oval. So I'm very excited, Alex. Might get cable for the month just so I could watch her live, girl. Might splurge, girl. Might give the cable company some money, girl.
Give you my quick login for cable.
Yes.
Check out the Williams biopic and have a great time.
And the documentary, girl.
Yes, then there's a two-hour documentary right after it. So a lot of exciting things to look forward to. And like you said, Courtney, it has everything that her fans wanted to see in it, good and bad. And however you feel about Wendy Williams, like you said, she is a very brave woman, tells it how it is. And that's kind of what makes her Wendy, that she does push that boundaries even too much sometimes, and is not afraid to really offend people. Some people critique her for that same reason because she is a little invasive at times, but that's who she is. So take it or leave it. Check out Wendy Williams on Lifetime, January 30th. Courtney and I will be watching. T-Tribe, let us know in the chat. Will you be watching? Are you excited? Very, 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 very good trailer. Well, some
Yeah, that was a
other
good trailer.
exciting relationship news. This is kind of interesting. Chriselle Staus has found love on Dancing with the Stars, and it isn't who you may have thought. So the Selling Sunset star has officially been paired up with Dancing with the Stars pro dancer Keo Motse in an Instagram post from Wednesday this week. Keo himself broke the news with this post on Instagram, showing him giving Chriselle a peck on the cheek with a heart emoji for a caption. So since going Insta official, the couple has received an outpouring of love from friends and fans alike, including from Chriselle's dance partner from this past season of the show, Gleb. So Gleb wrote on Keo's post, all these heart emojis and love you guys. Now, this follows speculation, of course, from earlier this year that Chriselle and Gleb were in fact an item themselves and had led to the divorce Gleb is currently working his way through. So there was rumored affairs or an affair going on between them. So it's all kind of interesting to see that comment. Chriselle and Keo have been posting a lot of pics together to their socials since the initial announcement, and it looks like they're quite happy together. So Courtney and T-Tribe, what do you make of this kind of turn of events?
He's a very good looking man. He's obviously talented. He's got a job. So those are great qualities. The thing that I'm focusing on right now, Alex, is timing. We know that Chriselle is sort of in her, her second recent scandal. The first one was with the divorce and, being divorced via text, which is awful. If you haven't seen Selling Sunset, y'all need to watch it just for that, because that was a doozy, girl.
Right.
And now she had the scandal with Gleb, his name was. This is very interesting timing to sort of throw us off of the scent of being a quote-unquote man-eater. I feel like some people are looking at her as, and I don't feel that way. I like her, and I like them together as a couple. It's interesting. Get your good chocolate, man, girl. Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting that she, found love on Dancing with the Stars set. Of course, she's going through a very public divorce, and then I'm sure it's really affected her to be kind of accused of having this affair with Gleb. So, some critics are saying, is it a PR stunt? Is it an actual relationship? Or what's going on? But they seem to be happy together. I hope it's real because, like we know, she deserves love as well and wasn't happy in her marriage. So maybe she'll have her own happy ending with Keo.
And she can find him a nice home, girl. That too.
Yeah, she's so beautiful. I think she's stunning.
I like her. I don't know why people like her.
I know. People have mixed feelings. Selling Sunset fans, that is, have kind of mixed feelings on Michelle. But speaking of mixed feelings, listen to this next kind of more serious news. Noah Cyrus decided to defend Harry Styles from recent criticism, and it did not go as planned. So for some background, Harry Styles had come under fire from right-wing political pundit Candace Owens recently for his gender-fluid clothing expression. Namely, she took issue with Harry wearing dresses and makeup and the like. This comment sent the internet into an uproar saying, quote, bring back manly men. Noah Cyrus saw this and also decided to chime in, posting to her Instagram story and sending a racial slur out in the process. Noah's caption read, quote, he wears this dress better than any of you. You can read it right there. Noah proceeded to get called by the internet, and rightly so. This led to Noah posting again to her Instagram story, apologizing for the mistake. She said, quote, I am mortified that I used a term without knowing the context and history, but I know now and I am horrified and truly sorry. I will never use it again. Thank you for educating me. I am in no way meant to offend anyone. I am so sorry. So Courtney and T-Tribe, what do you think of Noah's comments and apology despite trying to actually defend Harry in this whole process?
First of all, I don't even want to give this woman too much. First of all, so I don't want to give her, let me be like Cardi, I don't want to give her 2 million followers. Here's the thing. I hate this. I know that y'all think I hate a lot of people and I hate a lot of things, but let me be clear and specific. I hate this because I feel like out of all the words you could have used, Alex, why, and I'm going to say the word, so if you have kids, beware, why you had to say nappy ass hoes? Out of all the words you have used, why those? It's just, it's the aggression behind that term. It's misogynistic. It's like internalized misogyny in there. There's lot going on in that statement there, but just defending Harry Styles. I'm glad she defended Harry Styles, but the way that she did, I don't agree with. Right. I want to go ahead and say that this, in my mind, it just is bad from the outside looking in terms of her being nominated for this Grammy and Miley's album just coming out. Now I know Miley called her sister up and said, "You need to close your throat up and shut your lips." So I just don't feel good about it. Nappy ass hoes, y'all. That's what she decided to that black woman. However we feel about her, that's what she decided to say. Not a fan. I don't like that. What would Lil Nas X say? Your black friend. You gonna call him nappy too, Noah? Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really, really a lapse of judgment on her end. Like you said, her intention was good in defending Harry. However, she really didn't think it through before saying something like that. And it's just wrong and unfortunate that it happened.
Yes, ma'am.
So, T-Tribe, I see you in the chat agreeing with that as well. Ugh. Not good, especially like you said.
Yes,
Miley just put out an album on top of it. Just thinking bigger picture. The timing, she was just nominated for Best New Artist. Just be better during this time.
And Alex, we just spoke about Harry saying that speaking about race is uncomfortable. And to think at the same time that you and I were sitting here discussing that, she had already had that up on her Instagram story. Sounds like she should have read the article.
Exactly. Good point. How the irony there is incredible. But speaking of being better, J-Lo, on a lighter note, is going to help you get better and your skin be better with her new ingredient in her new line. Jennifer Lopez may have given everyone the secret to her ageless beauty. Speaking to Vogue about her upcoming skincare line, JLo Beauty, the triple threat let us all in on the secret behind her new makeup products. JLo said, quote, "My mom used to say that olive oil was the cure-all for everything." Well, Mama Lopez must have struck a chord because JLo's new beauty line is full of olive oil extracts, including squalane, fermented olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and olive leaf extract. So we covered all the bases here. The line is set to release January 1st and will feature 8 products: a cream cleanser, multitasking serum, wonder cream, sunscreen, eye cream, masks, complexion boosters, and a dietary supplement. Courtney and T-Tribe, are you going to pick up JLo's new line? And maybe, do you think olive oil is the answer?
Alex, I don't think that I personally would spend my money on JLo skincare, but I do want to say, I think that this wave of celebrity products is interesting because I feel like, Alex, if this 1995 and we were watching Maury Povich with our parents and a commercial came on for JLo skincare, like a call in and get it, wouldn't it come across kind of corny? Versus now it's cool, we want to be like JLo, but in the 90s it would have been a cheesy infomercial, no?
Yes, I think it's so cool. And anything JLo tells me to put on my skin, I will listen. So I am your perfect customer, JLo. Also, being Italian, olive oil is always the answer in my house as well. It's the #1 product that we have, and all my Italian ancestors are ageless as well. So I agree with JLo, and I'm just gonna pour a whole bottle of olive oil on me now after the show.
Are you gonna get it? You get that JLo glow? Are you gonna get JLo's line so you could glow?
Wait, Courtney, maybe that is the glow. We just discovered that it's not a little highlighter that JLo uses in her makeup game. It's a bottle of olive oil all over her.
Well, girl, I got that downstairs, girl. Let me put some of that on, girl. Get my skin silky smooth. I thought it was just for the scalp.
Whatever makes you look more like JLo, I'm into it. T-Tribe, will you buy it? Are you excited for JLo's new line? Brittany says, love me some JLo. Eric Jr. says, I will be definitely buying it because I'm a big fan of her since I was 4. Evie says, look at the Greeks. They love their olive oil as well. Courtney says, no, I'll stay with the ordinary products, great products, and good for a budget.
I feel that.
Heart says, shoot, if I look like JLo, let me drink it, LOL. Yes, there we go.
Not drink it. Be careful, y'all. Don't drink it. Don't guzzle the glow.
I will say, depending on your skin type, olive oil or oil in general can affect it too. So be careful. Make sure that it's the right product for you. But all in all, some interesting beauty tips from JLo. Yes.
Random skincare question. Are you an oil-based cleanser person or more cream-based? Like, which do you prefer?
That's a good question. I'm oil.
Yeah.
I have pretty normal skin, if anyone asked. So I'm pretty lucky that I can use most products and they work well. But I know people that have sensitive skin have to be really careful in the products they choose and use. So maybe
I'm gonna give my cleanser secret. I'm not JLo, but I'm gonna give y'all mine. A nice, gentle, fragrance-free face wash is the face wash by PCA Skin. That's what I use. Oh my God, Alice, powerful enough to get in those pores, girl, and clear them right on out. PCA Skin, y'all, get into that. Non-spawns. Yes. Don't get me in trouble.
Yes. Great stuff. Okay, let's move on to this Dua Lipa news because Dua is pointing out some double standards in the music industry. So in a preview for her CBS Sunday morning interview coming this weekend, Dua opened up about how women have to operate in the music industry under different rules. So this is pretty interesting. She said, quote, as a female artist, especially in the pop genre, people immediately think you're manufactured. No one believes that you write these songs yourself. We're met with so much more criticism in terms of like what we wear, what we're doing, what the performance looks like, how we're dancing, how we're singing, if we're singing. So these comments come out as Dua has been nominated for 6 Grammy Awards for her second studio album, Future Nostalgia. Good for her. Do you think Dua has a point, or is she, maybe missing something? Do you agree with this statement?
I agree with the statement. Just to use a quick example in terms of criticism, think about award shows and how there's usually a huge difference between how and what women perform versus men. Men are allowed to just come out there, girl, smoke what they have in the bag, have a couple drinks, and then just sort of, slush around the stage. But when you're a woman, you have to command attention. You have to be the starlet, the diva, have the fireworks, jump up out the middle of the stage, and all of that. So I definitely think that Miss Dua Lipa, aka Dula Peep, has a point there for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with the physical aspect of, female artists in the pop genre. Like you said, the performance, there's a lot of criticism there. But it's interesting that she talks about no one believing that you write these songs, because I feel like that kind of stereotype stems from old pop artists where the songs were actually written for you. When, the Britney Spears kind of era, not Britney herself, but that kind of era and pop stars with, I can't think, what is the terminology where they kind of change your voice?
Like auto-tune, girl?
Yes. So in the auto-tune kind of era, I think that's very true. A lot of, women didn't necessarily write their songs. So unfortunately, female artists still kind of have that criticism. But in today's age, I feel like artists have a full kind of more control, at least, over what they put out. Wouldn't you say?
Um, I think so. I feel like music and pop music, specifically when it comes to women now, is more organic. Sure, we still have our auto-tune bops and songs that are written for some of our women, but I feel like right now it's popular to sort of get that raw emotion from the vessel. And I
Yeah,
like that. I feel like I'm able to connect with
right.
it more, you know?
Me
I
too.
also want to say, Alex, y'all, we're not changing the title of the video. Dot, 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 comma, we don't care, dot, 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 comma, get over it. Thank you.
We'll get to that story in a second. But before that, Demi Lovato is featured on a new remix of All Time Low's song Monster alongside Black Bear. So we got a new collab coming out. A new animated lyrics music video came out with the song last night, featuring a more Scooby-Doo aesthetic to the song. This isn't the first time Demi has been featured on a more rock-inspired album, already having done collabs with Fall Out Boy, We the Kings, and having one of her songs remixed by Travis Barker. Pretty cool.
Mm.
So, Courtney and T-Tribe, what did you think of the song and this kind of lyric video?
I liked it. I think that Demi shines a lot in the pop punk kind of like rock emo arena to begin with. I personally want the MGK Demi Lovato collab album. I'm sure there will be lots of pushback about
Yeah,
that from the D Tribe, but I just think that if Megan Fox didn't exist and Kels and Demi both didn't have, you know, their own separate demons that they need to work through, I would love to see Demi and Kels together as a couple, writing music, having awesome iconic duets. Like, can't y'all see that? Um,
yeah,
I like Demi and I like this song and I want to see her sort of keep going down this path. Give us the pop punk that we deserve. It's been too long. I want to
right.
feel like Fall Out Boy just introduced us to Vans. I want to feel like Hot Topic is still, you know, selling UFO pants and giving us eyeliner moments. Like, I want Demi to take us there. So I'm a fan of it.
Yeah, I agree. I think that this is something special about Demi, that she does have this kind of edge to her, this pop edge. She has experimented in collaborations in the rock world. And so this is great. Like you said, let's see more of this, because I think this could be a good niche for her. I still want to hear the belting, you know, ballad, but every so often, switch it up with a little rock collab too. So cool.
Yeah.
T tried the song. The song was good. I thought the song was good, and I've
And it goes with her
Aries
look,
also.
her new look, Alex. She cut all her
Yeah,
hair off, remember? That's a very rocker chic. See, I forgot. I was about to say, Alex, she need to cut all her hair off. She done already did that. Good job, Demi.
yeah.
Damn, she did that.
She already did it. She already kind of got into the genre through her hair. And the All Time
Mm.
Low Boys, I've interviewed them before, and they are great guys, really funny and talented. So happy to see kind of two of my faves doing something together. But speaking of collaborating, well, it's not really a collaboration, but it's a battle. And listen to this. Keisha Cole is heading to the Versus Arena, announcing to her fans Wednesday night via Instagram. Keisha posted this pic to her page to promote her appearance on an upcoming episode of the hit song Battle series. She captioned the photo, quote, "How are you guys? Long time no hear. Hashtag Versus Battle on the way." Many fans got really excited about the appearance, prompting Keisha to jump on Twitter, as well to respond to everyone wanting to see her. Now, a lot of speculation has Keisha possibly joining Ashanti, after Ashanti had been on the show earlier this summer and seemed to respond positively to the idea. So what do you think of this possible battle being announced?
First of all, let me just say this. Keisha Cole is a legend. Keisha Cole gave us the hits when we wasn't even we didn't even have no boyfriend, Alex. Keisha Cole was making us feel like our man done cheated on us, slept with our best friend and had a baby. She's given us she has like a huge catalog of like not just music, but specifically hits. Like Keisha Cole with the red with the blonde. That's the Keisha that we need. Keisha with the gap. Keisha had us crying in the stairwell in the projects. I love Keisha Cole, even though she has me blocked on Twitter. And I really am interested to see her battle Ashanti, who also has me blocked on Twitter, because they both sort of came out around the same time, and they both have given us a library of hits. Happy by Ashanti to me was like the original TikTok choreography. Hey.
Courtney, can we just talk about the catalog and library of people that have you blocked on Twitter? Like, Courtney, you are
Amanda Bynes, Keisha Cole, Ashanti. There's a bunch. There's a handful of celebrities. Girl, back in the stand days, I had to delete those tweets, girl. 50,000 tweets gone, girl. But yeah, the celebrities, I was, as the kids would say, and this is another one, hold your hands over your kids' ears. I was on their ass back in the day, because there was some mess going on and I was calling it out. So no hard feelings. I love them all. It's just, they had the choice to block me and they used it. Good job.
Amazing. Okay. Well, moving on to some other amazing news. Mariah Carey's Apple TV Plus Christmas special is here, everybody, and giving us everything we ever wanted. For those of us who don't yet have the streaming service, the show released a clip of Mariah, Ariana Grande, and Jennifer Hudson singing a new version of Mariah's hit, Oh Santa. The production seemed to spare no expense on the video either, with the stage a Santa's Workshop extravaganza. This just blew my mind. Having Ariana Grande, Jennifer Hudson, and Mariah Carey on one stage singing Christmas music, just unbelievable. What do you think of the song and music video, Courtney and T-Tribe?
I loved it, honestly, just to be honest and transparent. I loved it. Once Jennifer Hudson opened up them chops, once Mariah opened up them chops, we know Ariana, she definitely gonna open up her chops. It was flawless, dare I say it. I wasn't mad at any of it. The harmonizing whistle notes between Ariana and Mother Mariah it was everything. Jennifer Hudson is just like thank God she didn't win American Idol, because she just really took off right after that. Like, nothing about it was bad. I liked all of it, and y'all know I find something. And there was nothing bad about it at all. 0%. Flawless victory. What did you think?
My favorite part about all of this is because, there is an elephant in the room, that infamous moment when Mariah Carey was on Andy Cohen and he asked about Ariana Grande, kind of being like referencing, fans think that there's inspiration there and all of that. And she responded, I don't know her. And it became this internet meme and everyone loved it. And it became this joke. And Mariah eventually became part of the joke. But to kind of just bring them together and her finally acknowledge she does know her and then collaborate on a song with her, I thought was a cool moment. And especially in 2020, bringing people together is what we need.
And you know what, Alex? I want to thank the Lord that they thought to include Jennifer Hudson. And the reason why I say that is not just because Jennifer Hudson is a remarkable talent, but I think that just Mariah and Ariana working together on a Christmas thing, the story, just that sentence alone would overshadow the actual outcome of the project. So I'm glad that it was, Jennifer Hudson kind of but she kind of spread out the attention, if that makes sense. So it's like, the three of them, not just Mariah and Ariana. It's the diva off, because that's what they would have made it. I would have joined in, not gonna lie.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. It was a nice little balance, so the focus wasn't just on that beef, so to speak, but also it was acknowledged in a way, and I kind of like that eventually Mariah became the bigger person and brought everyone together. So cool moment.
Alex, We gotta give them some clarity, just real quick. So Mariah Carey did the "I don't know her" thing to J-Lo years ago, and then Mariah Carey went on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen and was like, "I don't know her" in regards to Ariana Grande. Said, "I don't know much about her music. I don't know a lot about pop music. I listen to hip hop." That's what happened, y'all. In case y'all missed that, you can probably Google the clip.
She also said she didn't know Demi Lovato. It became like a running joke where she just said, "I don't know her," and it was about everyone. But it was, it's an iconic moment. But, because as a fan,
it's her diva moment.
It's her diva moment. We have to expect that from Mariah. I am so excited. I'm watching this tonight, 1,000,000%. Hey. Whether or not my boyfriend agrees, we are watching this tonight. So I can't wait. But it's time to talk about our favorite family, Mr. Courtney Revolution. So here you go. Let us in those gates. Because we have to talk about Kar Jenner. Time.
If you guys are all set for all the tea from behind the Kar Jenner gates, be sure to turn your volumes down for Kar Jenner Tea Time! Hello to everyone in my studio, which is no one, just myself. Alex, I'm going to grab some champagne and get ready to get the celebration started, girl. Hit us with the Kar Jenner tea.
Pop that, champs, because Kendall Jenner is the funny one in the family. They're all pretty funny, but Kendall seems to have a great sense of humor. And the latest thing is she posted a funny video to her Instagram recently showing off how difficult it can be to keep track of all your family's products you have to promote and sell. Take a look at the clip right now.
American, Skims, Easy, KKW Beauty, Moon, Kylie Cosmetics. Find it all on Push.
She looking like Chrissy.
Yeah, she does. She did look a little different. Yeah. Find it all on Push. That was my favorite ending. But this goes, again, it's, an incident where we see this more like self-deprecating side of the Kar Jenners. And anytime we see this, it kind of humanizes them a little bit. And Kendall also posted, remember that video or photo where she says like, still no kids. And you see like a pool of 10 different children behind her. So Kendall loves to kind of poke fun at the family. And I love when they do things like this. What did you think about it, Courtney?
I thought it was funny. I can definitely agree that the Kar Jenners are the most funny when they're not taking themselves seriously. Could you imagine a family as popular as the Kar Jenners and they take themselves like ultra, like Olsen twins levels of serious? They wouldn't be fun. And I don't think that they would last in the public eye as long as they have. So it was a cute moment. Shout out to Kendall that she has a sense of humor. I mean, she has to have a sense of humor. She basically was telling us, her and Chris, that she had a huge secret she wanted to reveal, and then they popped out talking about she had acne. So we're all jokers here. So let's not act like we forgot what a joke is.
I want to shout out Amanda who said, no way, Chloe is hands down the funniest. And yes, let me reiterate that. I agree with you, Amanda, and I do think that Chloe is the funniest member of the Kar Jenners. Chris is pretty funny too. I mean, they all have a great sense of humor. But that was a cute moment from Kendall. Pop.
That was a cute
Courtney.
Moment. Shout out to Miss Kenny. Yeah, girl, my poor floor, y'all, in this studio. The floor is just sticky because I spill champagne all over the floor every single Friday. But I will toast to you, Alex Schiffman. Toast. Shout out to you for making it to the end of the week, for both of us making it to the end of the week. Cheers.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, nice.
So, Kim also gave us an adorable new video to play on repeat. Posting to her Instagram story, Kim showed off a game of hide and seek with Chicago and Saint, wandering around this interesting holiday decor in the house. We don't normally see the other kids outside of North on Kim's page, so it's really cute to see kind of Mama Kim have some playtime with the younger ones. we got to talk about this holiday decor because, of course, Kim and Kanye have this monochromatic house. So I don't expect some like red, sparkly, holiday colored decor. But what do you think about this kind of? Are they snow? Kind of. What's going on there? What did you think of Kim's post and kind of seeing the younger kids and this decor?
I'm going to say this. Even though Kim and Kanye decided that they wanted to live inside of a cotton candy machine, those children look like they're having fun and they look happy. So, I mean, I can't be mad at that. It's very weird. Like I was saying to you earlier, it reminds me of The Shining. Don't it remind you of The Shining, y'all? Kanye about to bust through the door or something and put his face through the hole or something, girl. Here's Kanye, whatever it was. I don't know. Doesn't it almost kind of give you like a psych ward? Like they could have like a psych ward or like a room with rubber walls upstairs or something. It's a little bit, I see the Christmas theme, but I feel scared, uneasy, unsettled. I think unsettled is the word. Like imagine, Alex, you walk in there and there's no Christmas music playing, or it's the middle of the night. You're going to get a glass of water. You're not going to be scared going down that long, white, dark, because the lights are off, hallway with these huge white trees are supposed to be. I'm terrified.
Yeah, I will say that the Christmas tree was gorgeous. It was like a white as well and had the lights. So at least we got a little sparkle in the house. But, you know, one of the things I love about Christmas decor is sparkles and color and the colors and just kind of being over the top for Christmas. So this kind of simplicity that Kim had in their house, like you said, you felt a little unsettled. But those kids are beautiful. And like you said, they seem to be having a great time with Kim. And anytime we see the Kar-Jenners as mothers, it humanizes them. We remember like, aw, they're just like us. Except you and me.
You know what I wish they would have had, Alex? What if they just had, not even going too much into it, but what if they just had a little silver? It didn't have to be red or just a little silver. Let us know it's winter time. It just looked like you snowed in.
Just a little silver ribbon around the side.
Yeah. Just give us a little something, a little glitz.
A little. We know Kim knows glitz, of course. She is the daughter of Kris Jenner, who hosts one of the most extravagant holiday parties of the year. We don't know what's happening this year. So she knows what glitz looks like. But maybe she just wanted to be a little more subtle this year.
Girl, Kanye said no. He said no. Right.
Exactly. Let's be real. That is all Kanye. All right. So let's get into our own tea story of the day. The reason some of you have joined us this morning, we're talking about Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin, who took the time to respond to a recent round of hate from one Jelena stan. So the fan heard about a recent Instagram Live that Hailey was scheduled to do and decided to try and stir the pot surrounding the constant hate Jelena shippers send towards the married couple. The fan said online, quote, Hailey Baldwin is going to do a live. This is the time they will not be turning off comments. We need to effing bombard that shit with Jelena and how Selena is better. Go after her, please. Let's all go after her. Justin and Hailey found this clip and were not pleased, of course. Justin even reposted the video of the fan to his Instagram page and added this to express his frustration with the way in which people treat his wife and his marriage. Justin wrote, quote, this sad excuse of a human just encouraged people on video to literally go after my wife, telling people to say that my previous relationship was better, so on and so forth. I just wanted to share this so that people get an idea of what we face day to day. He continued with his reaction to the clip itself, saying, quote, after watching that, I could easily let it steal my joy, but then I think about her life and how miserable she must be to want to spend her life trying to make others feel small. Hailey also responded to the clip on her Instagram story. While most of her recent response echoed what Justin had to say, she ended the message on a more positive note. Hailey wrote this, quote, Wishing the young woman in that video all the best. I hope she finds love, peace, and happiness in this life. So, Courtney and T-Tribe, do you think that it was a good idea for Justin and Hailey to address this fan or any Jelena stan for that matter? Or should they have just disregarded this entirely?
You know what I've been noticing as a trend over the past year, Alex? Stans of an artist pretend to be stans of their rival, and they do this to get the attention from their idol. So you get what I'm saying? This literally could have been, not saying that y'all are all bad, but this literally could have just been a believer trying to get attention. And since we know that Justin and Hailey almost always, let's just look at the facts, y'all, not being rude or saying I hate Justin and Hailey, but if you look at the facts, Alex, Justin and Hailey pretty regularly and consistently, when it happens, they respond to stuff that has to do with Selena and her fans. I understand wanting to defend your wife. I get that, but I feel like, Alex, a year ago today, if I was on the show, I would probably be talking about Justin defending Hailey from, you know, a Selena Gomez fan. You do have the option to ignore it. You do have the option to filter your comments. I don't agree with that really all of the time, because it's never going to stop because he's Justin Bieber, but he always has the option to ignore. You know what I mean?
Right.
Instead of shining a spotlight on it. And then what happens? Then, you know, people go to Selena Gomez's page and then it becomes a thing. Why does it always have to be a thing? I wish that even if they hated each other, Justin, Hailey, and Selena could just take a Polaroid and all three of them post it on their Instagrams so that all of the children can tuck themselves in and go to sleep because they need to go to bed.
Yeah, you know, there's this really fine line in Justin wanting to defend his wife. I think this is something, I don't discount that they deal with this every single day. I'm sure it's a frustration that's constantly surrounding their marriage. So I understand why they would want to shut it down. But like you said, I also think that acknowledging it only gives that hate more power. So a better way to kind of approach it is to ignore it, but it must be difficult. It must be hard to hear something every single day of your life and have to ignore it. It's hard. I also like that they kind of, you know, turned it a positive way and said that, you know, unfortunately, you know, Justin sent her prayer and want to spread love to hate, so to speak. But I also think that just acknowledging it in general sheds more light on it. So personally, if this happened to me, I may have not said something, but I'm also not in their shoes and I'm not dealing with this on a daily basis. And I can't imagine having to deal with that every single day.
And Alex, imagine the person planning all of this and they go on live and they spam the chat with, you know, whatever they feel like they want to spam and they get ignored. Y'all don't went through all of that for nothing. Do you know how many people have tried to, well, I won't even say what they've tried to do, but they've done a lot of things to me on social media and I literally just ignore it. And then I get all my friends to report them and that account gets suspended. Justin can do the same thing. But he chooses not to. And here's Courtney and Alex today. We're making a mess and a mockery out of your life. Yeah. Travis is saying, I'll just say I find the Bieber so hypocritical, always saying be kind and doing the exact opposite. But Selena remains unbothered. Anyways, stream Folklore and Rare for clear skin. Love, Selena. Also, make sure y'all check out Selena Gomez's. She just put like a makeup tutorial. And y'all should check that out because she's minding her business. Yeah. Truly.
I will say, in Justin's defense, because you and I have both said on this show, you know, it's his job to kind of step in during this time. Like when they kind of come for Hailey or bring up the Jelena stuff, it is kind of the man's job to handle that because that was his past relationship and his future relationships. So at least he did that. We'll give him credit for that. But I think giving power to this hate is not necessarily the right move. Also, let's talk about the exact video and why is someone even doing that and with their time? Do you know what I mean? Like, this is the part of social media that I really can never understand. Why even make that video? Where does that stem from?
And you know what? Alex, here's the tea right here. I want to say shout out to Vera. Hey, Vera. Shout out to you wherever you are in the world. We're thinking of you and we appreciate you for supporting us. You know what's crazy is that I know that there's the misconception or the stereotype that a lot of the stans are younger, and I'll even admit I've played into that by saying like the Beliebers are children or fourth graders or whatever I've said in the past, might even during the show. But a lot of the stans that go this far, Alex, are like adults. I remember I was harassed, girl, for months online every single day after the show by a Belieber. And when I finally investigated, girl, I didn't let them know, but when I finally investigated and did my homework on who the person was, it was like a 40-year-old mom with children.
Yeah.
So you guys, what it is, you got to stop making your idol look bad, because that's not making me want to stream Yummy any more than I already was. Y'all harassing me, it doesn't make you want to come up here like when we're doing our job and say nice things, right, Alex? Like after the Cardi thing, I didn't want to come up here and defend her if she were in the right, but that's my job, is to just be honest and offer commentary and opinion. So just stop making your idols look bad and just support them in a positive way.
I want to shout out Brittany Nicole, who says that girl is wrong, point blank, but the Biebers have to learn to ignore and focus on each other. And I think that's a great point. At the end of the day, as hard as it is, and like I said, I'm not in their shoes. I can't imagine dealing with that every single day. But a lot of times silence is the most powerful, and rebuilding their trust and relationship and everything that they have in their own marriage, the love, focus on that is what I would say.
Yeah, and get a therapist, like Mari said in the chat. People need to chill and go see a therapist. Yeah, therapist, let's end a therapy stigma. Go and get you a therapist and talk it out. Therapist ain't gonna tell nobody. So get you one. If you can afford one, please do. Seek that out. Health insurance.
Right. Health insurance. All right, exactly. Do, what is necessary to kind of help your mental health and the relationships in your life. It's very, very important. All right, on that note, Courtney, that's all the tea we have to spill today. Thanks again to the Tea Tribe for joining us. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're an after sipper, we love to read them and see everything you're saying. Courtney, if they want more of you after the show, where can they find the revolution?
If you want more me after the tea, you can follow me on social media. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. I have a podcast, and I also have my own individual YouTube channel. Just type in Courtney Revolution up top, and it all comes up. Where can they find you, Shipman?
You can find me on all social media platforms, just like my name right here, at Alex Schiffman. And on that note, everyone have a beautiful and safe weekend. We will see you Monday, same time, 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, to tell you everything that happened over the weekend. Courtney, take us away. Time to wash our hands. Wash this tea off.
Oh, girl, I messed up the backdrop, girl. Let's throw that over there. Anyway, y'all, we'll see you on Monday. Actually, me and Gabby will see you for Moments of the Week tomorrow. So check that out, and we will see you on Monday, 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And now it's time to wash your hands, Leo. You better wash.